I refuse to forgive my niece Sarah or her parents for the thousands of dollars of designer handbags she stole from me. I've been collecting unique, limited edition handbags since I was 20, working extra shifts at a high-end boutique just to afford my first vintage Chanel. 12 years later, I have over 60 rare pieces displayed on custom acrylic stands in my walk-in closet. It's my passion, and everyone knows it. I'm always happy to let close friends admire them or even borrow a classic clutch for a special occasion. My brother's daughter Sarah comes over sometimes to watch movies when I'm free. She's always been fascinated by my bag collection, asking questions about designers and touching every strap. I thought it was endearing that she shared an interest in something I loved. A few months ago, I noticed my limited edition Louis Vuitton Capucines looked like it had been handled roughly. This bag cost me $6,000, so I definitely keep track of its condition. Then I saw scuffs on my vintage Hermes Kelly and a missing dust bag for my Bottega Veneta Jody, both highly sought after and worth thousands. At first I thought maybe I'd been careless, but something felt deeply wrong. That's when I decided to check Sarah's TikTok. This girl had her profile set to public and she was literally posting "Get Ready With Me" videos featuring my Bond bags. Worse, she had a Poshmark account linked in her bio, showing recent sales. I started scrolling. There was a listing for authentic vintage Dior saddlebag, great condition, with photos clearly taken in her bedroom. It was down my Dior saddle, another one. YSL Lafayette 7 Hobo, worn once. That was a birthday gift from my husband last year. She had a whole highlight section on her TikTok called Designer Steals, with archived listings and glowing reviews. I screenshotted every single video and listing, cross-referencing them with my collection. She'd sold entire bags, my small black Chanel flap, a limited edition Gucci Jackie, and the Dior saddle. Plus, she'd significantly worn my Louis Vuitton and Hermes, probably trying to sell them but couldn't because of the damage. The total came out to over $12,000 worth of stolen and damaged designer items. I printed everything out: screenshots, original purchase receipts, Poshmark listings, even shipping confirmations showing her. Yes. Then, I drove to my brother's house and handed him the folder. "Sarah needs to pay me back," I said, "every single penny." My brother looked through the papers and his face turned red. "Are you seriously going to embarrass my daughter over some old bags?" he snapped. "She stole from me, Mark. This isn't just some old bags. She's been running a resale business with my property for months. She's just a kid trying to earn some pocket money," he argued. "Then she can get a real job like I did at her age. She stole $12,000 worth of my collection and sold it to strangers. That's not kid behavior. That's theft." Sarah tried to deny everything until I showed her the screenshots of her own TikTok videos and Poshmark listings. Then she started crying, saying she didn't think I'd notice and thought I had so many it wouldn't matter. My brother kept going on about how Sarah's just 16 and doesn't understand the value of things. I told him that's exactly why this is the perfect teaching moment.